We are doing something very exciting. Hi, welcome back to another video. I'm feeling very Dorothy today. My hair is wavy. Every time I don't dry my hair, it just dries wavy. But if I dry it, it's just like full straight. And I'm not sure if I have wavy hair or not. Oh well, welcome to a new video. This video we are going to be doing something very excited and that I've been wanting to do for a while. We are doing some new products. This is still going to be kind of associated with the shop update because I'm going to be using some of the shop update themes. I'm going to be using some spring themes, summer themes, but I'm finally doing some scrapbook paper collections. We'll be doing a scrapbook book. It's something that I have in my mind for years and years, but I kept postponing it. I don't know, I just felt like I didn't had the right things for it. But I do use scrapbook papers for everything and anything, to decorate my journal, to do scrapbooking, to I even had a phase of decorating my planner with scrapbook papers and doing collages and stickers and all of that. So it's something that I've been very passionate about for so long, but I kept postponing it, and now it's the time. We're going to do it with print on demand with the help of today's sponsor, which is BookBolt, but I'm going to be talking about them along the line and more as we go to the mounting of the book and publishing it and all of that. We're going to be doing lots of patterns. I'm going to be showing you how I set up the book, how I created, how I organize my ideas for them, and then how I mount them and how I'm going to be publishing it. It's going to be available on my site, on my website as well, on my shop, and it's going to be available on Amazon. So you can buy them from two different places. Last time that I published a book, it was my coloring book, so let me show you. It was this coloring book, which I'm still so in love with it. I was going to do a coloring book for the spring summer plate, but I didn't have the time. I had a book for a client and all of that. But I hopefully will have the time to do a more cozy coloring book for autumn/winter. So stay tuned for that. Let's go and do some patterns related to the spring summer. I'm very excited about that. So let's get started. First things first, what I do every time I have to create a collection, a book, or something like that is to choose a theme, because sometimes you know what product you want to do and you know what you want to do, but to actually start doing it, it's another thing. And I feel it's very helpful to try to gather your ideas together and focus in one thing at a time. So normally I work by themes, and that makes it easier. I think I even answered a comment, or it was a DM, and the person was like, I want to create a coloring book, but I don't know where to start and what to do. I want to do something about gardening, but I'm not sure where to start, and I'm stuck in like the drawing phase. And I was like, okay, you want to do something with gardening, so write a few keywords about gardening, and then you start from there, and then ideas of the drawings that you want to do will start to pop, like flowers, bugs, garden, little lake, like something like this. And then you put the words together and you start to have a theme for the illustrations for the book. And that is the same mindset that I'm bringing to this as well. That's the thing. I've been wanting to do this thing for so long, and what kept me stuck was like, what do I do? Like, what exactly do I do? And I'm going to focus on the theme for the shop update, which was spring summer, and I'm going to focus on that theme for this one as well. So we're going to do a scrapbook with the summer/spring themes, so flowers, warmth, all these kind of things, and I'm going to be using the some of the collections that I also used for the shop update. So the spring in the cottage, the lavender fields, and we're going to put together some patterns. Now we're going even further. So we already chose the theme, and now I need to choose what I want the book to be. So I want to have some more delicate patterns and more simple patterns, but I also want to have more detailed ones, like with a lot more characters. So I'm going to do a mix of simple, more geometrical, more shapes and colors, and then some of others with actual illustrations. And I'm going to be inspired of the ones that I love using. So it's going to be a mix of all of these things, and since we have all of these established, it will be a lot more easier to start creating and put ideas together and to start mounting the book. All of this process, it's a lot easier because of BookBolt, which, as I said, it's the sponsor of today's video. BookBolt is a platform that helps you publish your project on Amazon KDP. This can be coloring books, as I did before, planners, notebooks, and all of these other options that I'm going to show you afterwards. They have a platform where you can basically mount your book online on their own website, so you don't really have to have any knowledge about like Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, or any other platforms that are a lot more complicated. They are very beginner friendly and user friendly, and you can do everything on their website with your own images, or they already use templates. Like if you are doing a notebook, you only apply your cover and then you can choose from the templates for the inside paper, like lined, squared, all of these things that make it a lot easier. Not only they help you with the publishing part and the mounting part of the book itself and the designing of the book itself, but they also help you with all of these things beforehand that you have to look into before creating a book. Like for this specific scrapbook paper collection, I already had in mind what themes I wanted to do and all of these other things. But if you are a little bit lost and if you want to do more about what's missing on the market or where people are searching for more, you can actually go to their platform and look into keywords, what people are buying. You can see the statistics of what is selling at the moment, where themes are more searched at the moment. So it definitely helps if you want to do a little bit more research about what you want to do with a book. Let's get into it. Now that we have the theme and all of these things sorted, let's start designing. So yeah, let's go on the computer and start creating some cute patterns. Okay, I'm watching YouTube while I mount everything. I'm basically just using Photoshop to put together all of the files just so I see how they look. I realized that I actually have a lot of patterns that can be put on this scrapbook. I think I'm going to do around maybe 40 pages. I'm not sure, 30 to 40, that's the goal at least. But I realized that I had a lot of patterns that actually fit the theme. This is from the bunnies from like more than a year ago. This is from the cottage collection, like probably 3 years ago or 4 years ago. But I'm basically trying to organize it by colors and collections, and then from here I'm going to create other ones that fit the vibe and the colors as well. Okay, this is what I have so far. So we have the spring, which, so as I said, I wanted to do more full patterns kind of thing with the collections. This is like a medium for me, and then I wanted to do simpler ones like this, and this is with all the colors from the collection, so everything fits. Then I also did some for the lavender collection. This one I only have two. I'm going to do more. and the same for the cottage in spring. So these were all the ones that I was able to do on the computer with things that I already have and stuff. So now I think I'm going to go onto the iPad and actually draw some patterns and fun things inspired from the collections. I think we'll put everything together. I think this was a nice way to start because for me, every time I start a project or something like that, it's where I feel the most stuck. So trying to figure out putting the collections together and figure out where I want to do what I want to do with the patterns, and like seeing it all together, it was very helpful. So I think now going to the iPad and drawing the little patterns and the little sheets is going to be a lot helpful. So yeah, let's work on that. Hi, good morning. It is the next day. Yesterday I think I finished the inside, so I'm very excited about that. So today we're going to do the cover, which I have a lot of ideas, but I haven't figured out what I want to do exactly. So I think we're going to try a few options and then see what we like the best. But let me show you the inside and how it looks. I ended up doing 30 pages just to like try it out, try the product, see how you guys enjoy it, what patterns you enjoy the most. So I'm looking forward to your feedback. As I said, I try to go from like simple patterns but also more illustrated ones, and I ended up actually doing, I think, more illustrated ones than simple ones, because like simple ones you can get it from everywhere. Like you go to AliExpress or you go to Amazon or you go to all of these like Etsy and all of these, and you get simple patterns everywhere, but you won't be getting my patterns, my illustration patterns anywhere else except with my product. So I think it was best for me to do my illustrated ones, and then you can put them together with like simple ones that you get them from somewhere else. But I still wanted to add some simple patterns because I love when things match, when I'm doing like a spread and a page and I have like a yellow theme or like a fruit theme or something, and I have colors that match. That's like my favorite thing, when stickers, colors, papers, all of these things match. So I try to do this also based on my experience, and I want you guys to have like, if you want to use simple patterns and more illustrated ones, that you can use them all from my book, from my Scrapbook Pad, and you can actually create a full spread with simple patterns, more detailed ones, all the colors and all of that together from this pad itself. So that was the idea behind it all, and how I try to juggle colors, the illustrations and all of that. But let me show you. I did 30 pages, so let me show you all of them. Actually, before I show you, I actually posted a story yesterday saying that I'm going to create a new product. Stay tuned for that. Just like to talk a little bit more about that before I open pre-orders, and I publish it on Amazon next week, so just a few days from now. But I actually did a post on Patreon, let everyone know, because I like my patrons to be on top of things that I'm doing, exclusive things, and get a peek behind the curtain of what I'm doing. So I also show them a couple of patterns that I did, and yeah, I'm going to open pre-orders for my patrons first, and then pre-orders for everyone. So if you want to support me on Patreon, I would love to have you there, and it helps me to keep making these videos, to keep my creativity going, to have like a fixed income every month. It's very helpful for that. So I haven't talked about my Patreon for a while, so if you want to support me, I'm going to leave a link in the description. But yeah, let me show you the patterns. This is how everything looks together. So about these four, first of all, I was going to add this pattern, which is based on this one from my new packaging, but I don't know, when I looked, like, these ones were okay, this one was okay, but then when I looked at this one, I was like, this is so autumny. So I think I'm going to leave this ones for an autumn release, because this one is going to be more spring theme, more pinks and bright colors and all of that. So I think I'm going to do an autumn one, and I already started it, so that's very, very cool. But anyway, this is all the 30 pages. So let me show you from the beginning. I organized them by colors. I don't know if you can see. So it starts from yellow, greens, then goes to pinks, yellows, beiges, and then it goes to lilacs and purples, so that when you are creating, you already know what colors you're going to go in the book and all of that. So we start from here. I love this pattern so much. I created them for a while now, but I still love them so much. So we have this one, then I did some clouds, I did more like simple like this, then we have ducks, lemons. I love this one so much. I'm going to use this one so much. Then we have chickens. Oh, I see there's something missing over here. Okay, it's fixed now. Then we have a simple pattern as well, some stars. I did this one with like a rating kind of thing. I also love this one. It's so simple but cute. Stars. I also added the stamps because this for me is also very spring-like, even though it's a pattern that I did for a while now as well. Simple one as well. It matches the flowers. Pink clouds, more flowers and pinks. Spring witch, which I know that you love this collection, so hopefully you'll love this page of the scrapbook. Simpler pattern, daisies. I love this color palette as well so much. Little stars, which I also use for my packagings for forever and ever, so I'm very excited to have it as a pattern for this. Simple one as well. Sakura flowers, more flowers, and then we go into like the purple lilac ones. So we have the lavender collection. This is from a moth collection that I did forever ago, but I think it really fitted the theme as well. We did some bows as well, and then repeated the same pattern. We have 3 of these sheets, but with different color palettes. So hopefully you can use them with different themes and different colors and all of that. But that is it. That's the organization. And I tried already to, you know, define the organization that I wanted for the book. So yeah, this is it. And now I need to do the cover. And that's what we are going to do now. I'm so excited to get that started. I know I want to put some examples of the patterns that I have on the cover. So I'm just going to save all of these, and then we'll go from there. I'm not sure how I want them on the cover, and I'm going to try to have more simple patterns and more detailed ones as well, so people know when they look at the cover, they know immediately what they are going to get inside. That's always the hardest part for me doing covers about all of these products, is to show what's inside the best way. But I think I'm also going to do the back cover with some examples, or maybe all of them. I'm not sure. We'll see about that as we go. But yeah, let's do that. I had to put my hair up because it's way too warm in here. But anyway, to help me create the cover, I'm going to be using Book Vault. So first of all, I'm going to create the file. So I'm going to select the size. I'm going to be creating an A5 book, and I'm going to do it with 30 pages. So I'm going to insert all of that info, and then it's going to give me basically an empty file where I can just put my designs in there. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the file that you get when you create it. I added with 30 pages, and that is very important because this is the cover template. So this is the front cover, this is the back cover, and it's important that you add the right quantity of pages if you are using this template, because this will affect basically the spine width. So if you add more pages afterwards, this is going to get a little bit bigger, so you have to take that in mind. So if you have add pages later, you're probably going to change the cover as well. So I'm basically going to download. I'm going to download the current page, because that way I have the exact measures that I need already with the bleed and all of that. And then I'm going to create my cover. I could also create my cover in here, but I'm going to use Photoshop because it's just easier for me. And from here I can create my cover already with the measures that I need, so that nothing gets cut or something like that, because you have to count with the bleed and all of that. And all of these files, all of the pages and all of that are already ready for the to be published on Amazon KDP. So when you download the file, everything is ready and you don't have to worry about anything else. So yeah, let's do the cover. I'm very excited. It's done. I'm very happy how it turned out. So this is the cover. I think this is a good selection of some of the patterns. So I did some simple ones in here and then some pattern ones in here. Maybe I should have crisscrossed them, I'm not sure, but I really like it like this. And then I did all the patterns on the back. I like when scrapbook pads have all the designs and everything, so I can look through them. I don't think this makes people not buy them. I think it's the other way around. It makes people want to buy it. I don't know why people don't really show the patterns that they have inside the scrapbook pads, but this is what I chose to do. And then in here I added 30 different decorative paper sheets to use for journaling, scrapbook, collages and more. All back pages are colored too. So basically I decided that the front page is going to be with a pattern. I don't like when there's a pattern in the back because I like to use them both and not waste like the back of it. So I'm going to do them colored instead of patterned. So yeah, that is the cover. So I'm quite happy with how everything looks. So let's go over to Book Vault and let's mount our book. Okay, to do that we are going to open Book Vault and we are going to prepare our file. Okay, so let's upload our images. I really like that let you know what are the pages that are already on the file and what not, so it's a lot easier to not duplicate files this way. Okay, let me add the cover. So you can see the black line is where the book will be cut, so you have to take that in consideration. This is the spine fold, and the red area, it's the bleed, so it's like a safe zone. This will be the cover. And now I'm just going to go over all the pages and insert them one by one. By the way, if you are doing a notebook or something like that, that all the pages are going to look the same, like lined or squared or something like that, you can click on this little puzzle right here and you actually have a lot of different settings. You have puzzles, you have sudokus, and you also have lines and dots and all of that. Like if you want to grab, you have different variants for each of them as well, and you can click on it and then basically apply to all the pages. So if you're doing like a notebook or something, you can just put the cover and then the inside they have templates for that, so it makes it a lot easier. And I decided that I'm going to be adding color to the back of the pages, so that's what I'm going to do. So this one, I think I'm going to add the color of the cover, like the base color. And then for each page on the back of it, I think I'm just going to add color of the page before. Okay, let's take care of that and apply everything to all the pages so we can have our book ready. I'm feeling so dumb because I created the file with 30 pages because I was like, I have 30 pages for the drawings, but I forgot that it counts like the front and the back of the page. So of course it's not right, so I have to add 60. So I have fronts and backs. So now I'm going to have to change the cover, but oh well. Okay, it's done. Now we just need to export the file. I think everything looks okay. So basically I grabbed my book because I was a little bit in between if the first page was this one or not. But yeah, I can't print the back cover of the cover, like this part right here. So the first page one is this one right here, and then it goes from there. So yeah, let's export this. Just go to download and you click download current project CMYK because this is for printed books. So we're just going to click this and then it's going to do what it does and it's going to export it to my computer, and it's going to export one file for the cover and one file for the inside book, and that's how we are going to add it to Amazon. So very quick and easy, and anyone can do it really. If you want to learn how to do all the TTP files and upload it to Amazon and all of that, you can always click here. And BookBolt actually has a lot of tutorials, so you can watch this video and they'll explain step by step how to add books and publications to Amazon. So I'm going to leave this video in the description as well if you want to check that, but they have tutorials in all other things as well. Okay, it's done. I'm going to order some samples from Amazon. Basically, you can order author copies even before it is published, from what I remember from the coloring book. And then it's going to be available on Amazon. I'm going to show you, of course, when it arrives next week, hopefully in a few days. I'll still show you in this video, but I'm also going to get the pre-orders ready for my website. So I'm very excited about that, and I'm very, very grateful for BookBolt because it's a headache when it comes to mounting a book, figure out the pages and all of that, and having a platform that actually already has that all figured out. You just need to place the images and your files and then export it and it's done. It's so helpful. You don't have to have heavy programs on your computer installed, like InDesign or something related to that. My camera ran out of battery and I don't have a charger in here, so I'm just going to switch to my phone. Anyway, I'm going to get all of that sorted. I'm going to get the pre-order ready, see pricing for manufacturing them and printing them out. I think I'm going to use the same supplier, the same manufacturer that I use for my coloring books. So I'm get all of that sorted, and next week I'm going to show you the first copies when they arrive from Amazon, and we're going to look at them together. I'm very, very excited about this new product and how it's going to look. So yeah, I'll keep you posted next week for the reveal. Okay, it's a few days later and something arrived, so let's open it together. I ordered it and made it on Amazon on A5, but we'll see for pre-orders, and I might add a size for A4 if you want like bigger sheets. First of all, let's open it. Look at the cover. can't believe it. I have it finally. This is the front, and then we have the back with all the sheets. It looks super cute. I did a matte cover this time because I feel like when I ordered the coloring books with a matte cover, I liked it a lot more, so I'm happy. And I chose a more premium paper, so it's like a thicker paper. I think it goes from 90 to 100 GSM. So curious how this is going to look. Oh, I love this page. Look at it. So this is the inside. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I finally made it. I love the little clouds. The colors look so nice. And I'm very happy that I did the back color like this. But yeah, I think I'm going to definitely have an A4 version if you want like bigger patterns and all of that. This looks so cute. Look at, I love the illustrated ones. Okay, let me do a flip through with you. Okay, there you go. So this is the cover. Then we have the back cover, and I love the matte finish. These are our pages, and you can fold it. I'm really happy with the organization that I did here by colors. I love this one so much. I'm going to do some collages today just to try them out, and I love that it's like a thicker paper. I love this one as well. It has like a little gradient to it, little stars, stamps, which I know a lot of you are going to love this page as well. Then we have the pink simple ones. I love this one as well. There's so many pages in here. When I was mounting it, I felt like it wasn't enough, but there's actually so much stuff in here. I'm super happy with it. I'm going to take some photos to show my patrons and have like a first look. I love these daisy ones. I'm super happy that I put this in here. Little stars, another simple pattern, sakura flowers. Yeah, I want my patrons to have the first opportunity to see it, so I'm going to take some photos and I'm going to publish in there. And I think I'm going to publish the Amazon link already and probably do the pre-orders and get that ready. Love these colors as well. And that is it. Oh, it was printed in France. And then we have the back cover. And I think it's like a nice size if you want to go do some scrapbooking on your vacations, or when you want to take like a little pouch with some scrapbooking papers and all of that, you can just put that in there. But I think I'm going to add an option for A4 if you want the bigger patterns and the bigger sheets. But I think this size is perfect, and I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy that I finally did a product that I had in my mind for so long. People always said that they love my patterns and I should do a scrapbook pad just like this one's since, I don't know, maybe 6 years, 5 years ago. And I'm so happy that I finally did it and I have it in my hands, and now it's going to be available for you guys. So I'm going to leave a link in the description for the Amazon one, and also a link for the pre-order on my website. I think I'm going to open pre-orders for A5 and A4. So I'm going to leave a link for that in the description if you want to check that out. I'm going to probably leave the pre-orders open for like 1 week, and then 1 week production, and then I'll ship them in like 2 weeks since the pre-orders. Yeah, I'm super happy with them. That is so cool. And I can't wait to do more themed ones. I already have the idea for like autumn ones and more specific ones, like darker colors, maybe blacks and all that, like have some very interesting things and have a new product to also take for markets and conventions. So I think that is going to be super cool. So yeah, thank you so much for BookBolt for helping me put this together, and being such an amazing platform for so many creatives, so that we can create our own books and collections and picture books and notebooks and all of that for our own, and also to publish on Amazon. So I'm going to leave a link in the description for my discount code. You can use Beatrice since you remained with BookBolt, you're going to have that discount every single month on your subscription. So I'm going to leave the link and use the code Beatrice to get that discount for you. I just keep doing this because it's just so satisfying to see the patterns all together. Anyway, I'm going to finish this video here. Please check the link in the description if you want one for yourself. And I can't wait to do more collections of scrapbook pads. I think that is going to be a very fun product going forward. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for creating a brand new product with me, something that was in my list for so long. So thank you so much for coming along with me, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!